Hello everyone. Did he just push me? Oh well. We are on our 5th day of traveling through Teyvat with the end goal of obtaining 100,000 free-to-play Primogems. We finished the first part of the Liyue Archon quest and met with the 4 Adepti, Big Scary Deer, the 2 Cranes, and our favorite emo boy. We ended the day with 3,367 Primogems, a bit over 3% of the way to 100k. Since we got to AR 25, we can now ascend our world to level 2 and make the enemies harder. Yep. Don't be like Captain Wu, who shoves people around. Be like Zhongling, who looks dead inside after we stole his Sunsetias. Anyways, let's do our daily commissions for our 60 Primogems paycheck and head to the Ascension domain afterwards. First, we ruined another Helichurl family and took their dinner. Gathered boxes of leaves from a tree, destroyed some Helichurl towers, and disassembled a ruin guard. These commissions are pretty easy, and since we unlocked Liyue, we can start doing the commissions later as well. Anyways, time to ascend our world level. The Ascension domain was not really that difficult yet, since this is our first time. There are more Helichurls and ruin guards to beat up, so we quickly disposed of them. The Abyss Mage are also pretty dumb, so they didn't even stand a chance. So the last boss was the Electro Cube. With Amber and Kaya, the whole fight lasted around 60 seconds. Pretty easy. We got 100 Primogems from this Ascension domain, so thanks Hoyoverse. I don't know if you guys remembered from episode 3, I had trouble climbing on top of this tower in Storm Terror's lair. I asked you guys, and one of you said to use Geo Traveler for an easier time. I admit, I struggled a bit before climbing up, but just like you said, it worked like a charm. Thanks for contributing to the 5 Primogems from this achievement. After this, we headed back to Liyue to meet up with Child to continue the Liyue Archon quest. We were introduced to Zhongli and asked to buy some jades. We then went all the way back to Mondstadt to borrow a giant cooking pot from some Helichurls, but they weren't happy at all. We placed the jade in Yunjin Terrace and headed off to make some perfume. We talked to the sus perfume lady Yinger, and she taught us how to make them.
Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Next, we met with Madame Ping and got teleported into her teapot to collect the cleansing bell. The teapot domain was pretty easy. I just accidentally fell off a platform because I was looking at Twitch chat. So after completing the domain, we needed to hire some cheap labor. We got in touch with Tick, Tack, and Toe, so as cheap as I am, I tried haggling them down as much as possible. Tick thinks 10k Mora was too little, but 13k worked. Tack took 15,000 from me, and Toe was fine with 8k Mora, so I got 11k Mora left over to keep for myself, which I considered that as a success. Next, I arrived at a Boo Boo pharmacy and met Chi Chi. She wanted us to find some cocoa goat milk and go to the Guizhong Ballista. There, we fought some treasure hoarders and repaired the ballista, but we didn't find any cocoa goat milk. After collecting all the materials needed, we headed to the 3rd round knockout for a date with Zhongli. We then met Coco Goat herself and were told to go to the J Chamber to meet Ningguang. So that's what we'll do for the next Archon quest. Before that, let's go over our game plan. We finished both Act 1 and Act 2 of Archon quest, so we have one more to go before we are done with Liyue. We still have to explore a bit of a region, and there are tons of world quests we have to do still as well. There are still a lot of ways for us to gather Primogems from exploring and opening chests, so I want to unlock the Treasure Compass gadget for both Mondstadt and Liyue. So we need to start doing the reputation quest in both regions. We can also cut through Chasm and unlock Sumeru so we can get our free Kole from a 3.0 event, and also resonate ourselves with Denjo to start playing with a Denjo element as well. There is also Spiral Abyss where we can get more Primogems and a free character in Xiangling when we clear floor 3. We should also collect some Geo Oculi so we can level up our statue to level 10 and get all the Primogems from that and also get more stamina. But yeah, we have a lot of options right now and it's kinda hard to pick. Not again. I should honestly watch where I'm going. Before we start the last part of the Liyue Archon quest, we need to get our adventure rank to 28. I enlisted some people from my Twitch stream to help in our Liyue explorations, from finding chests to gathering Geo Oculi. I got myself a Venti to help me, so I kinda cheated for some Oculi that are harder to reach, and also went onto Heart Island to get a co-op achievement as well, and the luxurious chest. This time I was the one that got rescued from drowning by other Kayas. So yeah, Kaya is still the best lifeguard around. We also did some ley lines to power up our roster and did a bunch of exploration in Liyue. We unlocked a bunch of Liyue teleport waypoints together as well, so thanks guys. And also, if you ever want to join me while I'm streaming, follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description. In the end, I got my Liyue statue to level 7, and my stamina bar looks pretty long now. Anyways, first and foremost, let's get the Dendro element for our traveler. To do that, we need to break into Chasm and go into Sumeru. Oh, we got sent back. Oh well, let's just not talk to the guards. Wow, if I ever feel useless in the future, I'll just think back to this monolith soldier that let me walk to the chasm when I don't interact with him. Luckily, Hoyoverse didn't knock chasm out, so we could march straight in. I unlocked the waypoints and headed towards Sumeru. So we made it into Sumeru before stepping foot on Inazuma. Alright, we got our Dendro element and we can start playing with a new elemental reactions. A lot of you guys asked me to get Collei as well since she's free during the 3.0 event. So we can start this by using the quick start option as well, skipping the prerequisite quest we needed to invite Collei into our team. Before that though, we need to travel all the way to Port Ormos and talk to some people. After that, we could finally go back and meet Collei. Who are you people? Oh hi Collei, thanks for joining me. With Collei, we finally got our first character outside the starting 4. I could honestly get Xiangling and Barbara earlier, but Collei is special so she gets to be the first new character outside the starting 4 to join our team. First, we need to get more EXP bucks to level up our characters. So let's go beat up some enemies in the ley lines so we can raise our team up since we are getting closer to world level 3, where the enemies in our world will get stronger again. I also need to collect some Ascension specialties for my characters in order to ascend them, so I'll get to that as well. Okay, let's open the wishing page to take a peek at our total Primogen count for now. 4,174. For those of you guys wondering how I can hold the urge to wish, it's simple. Just don't open the wishing page and just forget all about it. But yeah, with 4,174 Primogems, we are 4% of a way to 100,000. This series has been a refreshing experience so far, using only the starter characters and just enjoying the exploration in Genshin. With the end goal of collecting 100k Primogems, it's pretty relaxing to just experience the game and not worry about who to wish for since I'm forgetting about wishing until 100k Primogems. On the other hand, I'm making a bet with you guys. If I reach 100k subscribers before this account reaches 100k free-to-play Primogems, I will have to wear 100k Primos on my main account, which will most likely cost me a lot of money and do a dent to my wallet. So yeah, it's getting really close because we're less than 15k subs away. I may look calm and composed right now, but inside I'm losing my mind. But a promise is a promise. I even made this promise back when I spent 1 Primogem for every subscriber that I have back when I had 10k, except I had 10k free-to-play Primogems back then that I saved up. But this time it's 100k and I have 0 Primogems saved up on my main. I'll most likely be finishing up the Liyue Archon quest in the next video and trying out Dendro against the poor enemies in Liyue. So if you want to see me lose $1,500 and also want to watch more of this series, subscribe to not miss out on future content and I'll see you in the next one.